anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Here comes a handoff. Breaking tackles. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Shaw. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. He hands it off from the gun. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
short. They try to pick it up on the ground. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the handoff. Breaks free. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Has it back to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Make some adjustments to get a stop. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Auburn.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Got it. Fighting on. Legs still churning. Won't go down. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Ducks. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense will make the stop, but will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Will we see this play, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the 2nd quarter? big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Runs through the defender. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He lets it rip. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
That's an important first down on that running play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's second down here. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense in a split backfield now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught for the completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a shotgun run call. Running with purpose. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Ducks will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the special teams.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Running down, just one play left here in the half. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Powerful offense is back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. He fakes it. Now looks to throw. Catch made, but can he get to the marker? And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds.
Why?
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. QB keeper all the way. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. And the back gets the football. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Auburn getting set with a first and 10 coming up. They're going to run it here. And they'll get him down that time. It's second down and goal now for this offense. Handoff inside for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Auburn. They connect for 6. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Auburn 42-14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Oregon offense retakes the field. And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Shaw. Breaks loose at the 40. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, looking to pass him. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fights off a defender. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He fires downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Auburn.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score Auburn 56, Oregon 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Oh, deflected and picked off. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. A huge defensive score.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
63, Oregon 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return, but cost himself 4 yards. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Carney. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. They're going to run it. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. But a flag is down, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. So first and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on fourth down. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, he they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Pounding away with the run game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Moves out of the pocket. He finds some space. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. A matchup of 2 powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year, but now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.